They say if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. That's the promise of a joint venture. Two or more businesses joining forces, sharing resources, and chasing bigger profits than they ever could alone. But in Florida, if you don't structure a joint venture the right way, which starts as a strategic partnership, can end up as a legal disaster or worse, a personal liability nightmare. I've seen it happen to smart people. And trust me, it's not about intelligence, it's about missing the fine print. I'm Santiago Cueto, an international business attorney and best-selling author based right here in Miami, Florida. And for nearly 30 years, I've helped Florida businesses build joint ventures that work and dismantles the ones that went bad. Today, I'll walk you through exactly how to start a Florida joint venture the right way, legally, strategically, and with the protections most entrepreneurs forget to lock in. So whether you're teaming up for a real estate deal, a tech launch, or an import-export venture, this is the roadmap to do it safely and profitably. Let's clear something up. A joint venture is not just a handshake. It's not the same thing as forming a partnership or corporation. A joint venture is a limited purpose business arrangement where two or more parties come together to pursue a specific goal, usually for a defined time or project. That might be a construction company and an architect teaming up to build a hotel, two software companies collaborating on a new app, or an importer joining forces with a Florida distributor to enter the U.S. market. It's about shared risk, shared reward, and separate ownership, but only if you set it up properly. In Florida, you've got two options for structuring a joint venture. Number one, an informal contractual JV. That means simply signing a joint venture agreement between existing companies. This is easy to set up, but limited protection. Or number two, a new entity JV, forming a new LLC or corporation in Florida with both parties owning a piece. This offers the most liability protection and flexibility. I usually recommend forming an LLC. Why? Because it limits liability for both parties, it allows you to set up ownership percentages, and you can spell out voting rights, profit splits, and exit plans in the operating agreement. Don't skip this step. I've seen more ventures blow up over a missing or vague agreement than any other reason. This is the heart of the deal. A Florida joint venture agreement should answer these questions before you start doing business. What is the purpose and scope of the JV? Who's contributing what money? IP, equipment, labor? How are profits and losses divided? Who gets to make decisions and how? And what happens if someone wants to quit? Or worse, what if they die, go bankrupt, or breach the agreement? This document is more than legal protection, it's business insurance. It forces you to get aligned before the pressure hits. If you're thinking, we trust each other, we'll figure it out, you're exactly who needs this the most. Let's talk numbers. If you form a new entity, you'll need an EIN number from the IRS, and you may need to file an annual report with the state of Florida. And you'll have to track capital contributions and income splits accurately. And don't forget tax classifications. Your LLC can elect to be taxed as a partnership or a corporation. So this matters for pass-through taxation, double taxation avoidance, and foreign ownership if one of the partners is outside of the U.S. Also, be aware of Florida's contracting laws, licensing agreements, and if real estate is involved, Chapter 475 of the Florida statutes. Every joint venture begins with optimism, but not everyone ends with a handshake. Your agreement should include exit strategies with buyout options, sale of assets, and division of IP, dispute resolution clauses, think mediation, arbitration, or Florida court jurisdiction, and non-compete or non-soliciting terms, especially for joint ventures involving clients or trade secrets. Think of this like a business prenup. It's not about expecting failure. It's about building confidence that no matter what happens, you've planned for it. Because in business, clarity is what keeps relationships alive. So here's the bottom line. A joint venture can be the smartest move you can make in a Florida business, but only if you treat it like a real business. That means structure, strategy, and legal clarity, not just enthusiasm and trust. Don't let a great idea turn into a legal fight over who owns what. Start your joint venture like a professional, and it will reward you like one. I'm Santiago Cueto. If you're launching a joint venture or cleaning up one that's already gotten messy, my firm helps Florida entrepreneurs navigate complex Florida business partnerships every day. If you found this helpful, hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment below. And remember, great ventures are built on solid foundations, not just great ideas.